Okay, so this is the presentation for our CSE 564 visualization final project. Our final project is an analysis of the data of NBA season 2016 to 2017. We are group 24. This is my teammate and this is me. Let's go to the dashboard now. Okay, so this is our dashboard. We used three scatter plots and two bar charts, one horizontal bar chart and one vertical bar chart. And we used the original data set to train our salary prediction machine learning model. Here are 6 key factors for our salary prediction model, and this is the output of the model, salary. And if we want to use this model, we just need to use these 6 factors and click this button. And we also use the PCA to find out the principal components of a specific data set. Whatever for the original data set or some samples from the original data set that we selected by brushing, specify a age group, salary range, or using this filter. PCA1 and PCA2 will always be dynamically calculated and displayed in this scatter plot. You can see here for the original data set, the PCA1 and PCA2 are age and DRPM respectively. Well, DRPM means defensive root plus minus. You can understand that as the defensive performance of a basketball player. And this is ORPM means the offensive performance. RPM means general performance, both offensively and defensively of a player. So for the interaction, we can use this button to reset the dashboard, and we can use this filter to select the position and team, and we can click a bar to specify a age group or salary range, and we can do the brushing to select some data points. And when we do that, the average age, points, rebound, assist, offensive and defensive root plus minus, and salary will be calculated and displayed right here. So if we click this button, we can see the predicted salary from our model. You can see the predicted value is pretty close to the real averaged value. So our model is okay, I think. And we can mix our just interactions together like this. So basically that's this is the introduction of our dashboard. In using our system, we found some interesting facts of our data set. So you can see here from this scatter plot, the black cluster, which means centers, and the red cluster, point guards. You can see that centers contributes more to the defense of a team, because this black cluster seems all have a higher DRPM value, and for the point guards, for this red cluster, well, they generally contributes more to the offense of a team, because you can see the majority of this sample, this area, are point guards. Another interesting correlation is between age and salary. For younger players, for this group, Well, their salary is not very high, just about 2.67 million US dollars. Um, and we can see for this group or this group, let's say this group, their salary is much higher than the younger group. Another interesting fact is that we can find some uh, interesting players like this one. From this plot, this scatter plot, uh, this player has a very high salary, but very bad performance because the RPM of this guy is relatively low. So I think this guy's overpaid because his salary now is 222, about 22 million US dollars. But according to our model, the money the salary should be like this. So clearly this guy's overpaid. But for this guy is called Chandler Parsons, and for this guy, Stephen Curry. Well, he has very good RPM, which means he's a very good player. But his salary is not that high. According to our model, his salary should be like this. So clearly, this guy should earn more money um, and get a bigger contract. One other interesting fact is that for some team like Golden State Warriors, they have some very good basketball players um, because they all have like very good RPM. That's why they all have like higher salaries. So generally, this team will have like a higher budget. But for this team, while their players are just not as good as the players of Golden State Warriors, so they need to pay less money, and the performance, the RPM of those basketball players um, are definitely not that good. So there are a lot of interesting findings, but since this is just a presentation, I can't list them all. So I think basically this is the end of our presentation. Thank you.